The federal government says it wants Northern Australia to be the new frontier. It's putting together a white paper on the development of the region, particularly its potential to take advantage of international markets. But to achieve this, there will need to be access all year round, and that's seen renewed calls for the sealing of an outback North Queensland road. Kirsty Nancaro reports from the Han Highway.
Phil Harlan uses the Han Highway every week to move livestock and feed.
It's rough, it's dusty, has its moments, but yes, you could do with a grader, or bitumen would be even better.
Stretching for around 250 kilometres north of Hughenden, the Han Highway cuts 800 kilometres off the journey between North Queensland producers and the millions of consumers they feed in the nation's south. It was built during the Second World War. There's now a push to revive it as an alternative route to the Bruce Highway.
Floodproofing the Bruce Highway, for the amount of money that it would cost, you would never floodproof it anyway, and that the inland option is really the only cost-effective way to go about it.
There is 110 kilometres remaining to be sealed, and at a cost of approximately $70 million.
The Han Highway has been highlighted as an important piece of national infrastructure during the federal government's consultation on developing Northern Australia. But as yet, there's been no further funding pledged. It's estimated that the fuel bill would be cut by $1,200 on a one-way trip to Melbourne markets if the Han Highway was sealed. One North Queensland trucking company says its operating costs would be slashed by $1 million annually, allowing it to pass on savings to consumers.
So we're cutting the cost of living in the north, we're cutting the cost of living in the south, and we're giving our farmers a fair go. And we can provide into the markets all year round that, which we can't at the present moment because the road constantly gets cut.
The Queensland government says about $75 million has been spent on the Han Highway over the past decade, and it's yet to make any decisions about sealing the remainder. Kirsty Nancaro, ABC News, Han Highway.